It's a strong start to the trading week here in India, with the benchmark indices gaining about 0.5% or so. And it's actually a day of records for the Indian equity markets. First up, you had the Indian market as a whole that became the fifth largest stock market in the world. It reclaimed that spot after losing it in January. You also had the Sensex that reached the 63,000 mark. You had the Nifty Bank that hit an all-time high, and you had the Nifty Mid-Cap Index that hit an all-time high as well. But looking specifically at the Nifty 50, it ended just higher than 18,600, gaining about 100 points or so. And the key contributors, there were quite a few of them. In fact, you had 36 gainers and 14 losers in trade today. Reliance Industries once again gaining ground, but the top gainer, of course, was Mahindra and Mahindra. It gained about 4% in trade today on the back of earnings. You had a few other stocks, the likes of which were Titan as well as Coal India, which gained over 2% or so. And then you had quite a wide variety of stocks that gained ground. You had a few IT stocks, you had a few metal counters, you had a few financial names that all did well in trade. Among the losers, you had ONGC that was the worst performer in trade. It lost close to 3%, and that was on the back of a disappointment on the earnings front. It reported a loss on a standalone basis, and it was expected to have posted a profit. Now, among the other stocks in focus, you had a host of stocks that hit 52-week highs. And this is in line with what you've seen in the equity markets here in India. And they've all come from varied sectors, the likes of ABB India, DLF, Godrej Consumer, Interglobe Aviation, ITC, and TVS Motor, to name just a few stocks that hit 52-week highs. I will also mention ICICI Lombard, because this stock gained about 8% in trade today. There was news earlier that ICICI Bank plans to increase its stake beyond that 50% mark, and the stock was reacting to that news. But all told, it's positive sentiment here in India, and that's on the back of global positive sentiment after the US debt ceiling issue was resolved.